Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Lisa. Today's video is going to be a clean with me video, and this is a pre-summer holidays clean. So this is a few days or so before the kids break up for their summer holidays for 6 weeks. Obviously, in the meantime, I will be cleaning. This is literally just not it for 6 weeks. There's always something to do, something to clean up after with the kids and everything like that. So I will be doing cleaning, but I just wanted to kind of get some cleaning done so it was nice and fresh, ready for when the kids do actually break up on the 21st of July, which is the day after Amelia's birthday. Her birthday's on the 20th of July. So I just thought I would get some bits and pieces done while the going was good, and then hopefully we can sort of start the summer holidays off nice and fresh, and then just sort of keep up with basic bits throughout the 6 weeks that they're off. They will be going to their nan and granddad's for some days here and there. I think Amelia wants to go for a couple of weeks, so she's booked in with nanny and granddad to spend 2 weeks over there, whereas Zach tends to be more of a homebody, and he prefers to kind of like be at home in his own surroundings more so, and he might just go for sort of a weekend or two here and there. But we will see. Obviously, in the meantime as well, I think Neil will be having a few days off here and there, sort of like long weekends, so either the Friday and then the weekend off, or the Monday, the weekend before off kind of thing, and we'll be doing some day trips out hopefully. So I'll keep you posted on that one. You may well see a day out vlog or something at some point throughout these next sort of several weeks. But for now, back to the video today. So we're going to do a clean. So I've got things like dusting, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming, changing beds. I wanted to get that done. So that won't need to be done for sort of a couple of weeks or so, because I tend to change the beds every couple of weeks really on average, unless something drastic happens, like any little accidents or spillages or anything like that. But yeah, I normally try and do it sort of every week and a half, 2 weeks. That's what it normally ends up being. But it was about time to do it anyway, so I thought I would fit that into this video. So if you love cleaning motivation, if you've got your own cleaning to do and you need some motivation to get going, then obviously stay tuned and clean along with me. So here I'm just giving you an overview of what needs to be done, and yeah, as you can see, like I said, it'd be dusting, vacuuming, changing beds, cleaning the bathroom, doing some laundry and things like that. And I'm going to start off in the kitchen, like I very often do. Actually, it just seems to be like the place that I kind of like need to start at first, so that I've got the kitchen sides all clear, and the washing up and the sinks and stuff are all done, and the sides are wiped down, and then I sort of like move through the house. So I'm going to start off doing some washing up, and then I will be cleaning the oven as well, because that hasn't been done for a number of weeks and it was kind of long overdue. It needed to be done, so I'll be doing that as well.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all those lonely nights and heartbreaks, and I feel misplaced without you. Why don't
So to start the video, let's get the washing up done.
go back to never wanted to end it like we did. I guess shit happens for a reason, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go back to your bedroom? From all my slip-ups and mistakes, and I'm just pointless without you. Why don't we go back to, why don't we go
So now the washing up's done, I'm just going to go ahead and change the bin liner here over and empty this overflowing recycle bin. As you can see, it was full to the brim and then some. So I'm just going to get rid of that, and then I'll dry up the bits that I've just washed up.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. Why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air.
Now I'm just filling up the ice cube tray here, and I'm going to pop it back in the freezer, and then I need to fill up the kids' drinks bottles before I make a start on cleaning the oven.
you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by.
Now moving on to cleaning the oven, and I'm just taking the shelves out and the bottom liner, which is in the bottom of the oven. It's actually really, really handy having this because it means that the oven doesn't get absolutely caked in grease. Obviously it still does get dirty as a build up after a while, but it doesn't get half as bad as what it used to before we started using these liners. And all you do is you just wash them in hot soapy water and it comes up really, really clean. Obviously I still have to scrub the shelves because they get a little bit splattered with grease, but it's obviously not as bad as what it would be if I had loads of spillages burnt on at the bottom of the oven, so it does make the job a lot easier. And as you can see, the grease and everything was really caked on these shelves, so they did need plenty of scrubbing. Unfortunately, I did actually film myself giving the oven a bit of a scrub inside and afterwards, but for some reason it didn't actually come out on the camera, so maybe I thought I'd hit record and I didn't actually press record, so I apologise for that. You won't see me doing the oven, but at least you can see that the shelves and the liner are now nice and clean compared to what the before shot was at the beginning of this video. So now the oven is nice and clean, I'm just going to go ahead and just wipe over the drainer rack that we've got over the sink here, and I've sprayed the sinks and the drainer with some Viacal limescale remover spray, and I'm just going to give that a scrub over, give them all a rinse round, and then I'm going to fill the small sink there with some Zoflora disinfectant just to soak the cloths and bits and pieces in.
I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh, baby. Don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month. Wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh, baby. Don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. For losing you. For losing. My heart is beating.
Now the kitchen is a lot cleaner. I'm just going to pick up these bits of clothing that the kids had left on the floor here this morning before they went to school. Obviously they were getting changed ready for school and they left their pyjamas down on the floor. I just told them to leave them there and I would sort it out when I got back, knowing that I'd have some cleaning to do anyway. So I just picked those up and put those in the wash, and I'm now in the living room. I'm just putting the bedding away and tidying up the sofa here.
And run to you so we could drive away. You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay. I don't need
can't help myself. You know too well I need you close, can't help myself. Trying to stop the burn under your spell, can't help myself.
So after I put the bedding away, tidied up in the living room a little bit and put the cushions back on the sofa, I just went ahead and sprinkled some shake and vac carpet freshener down in the living room and the hallway, and I will be vacuuming that up in a little while once I have dusted, which will be the next thing that I am doing here.
Never alone. My friends are asking me if I have left the planet 'cause I seem high all the time. They think I'm in a film you are, but my impression is that I'm in heaven. So we could drive away. You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay. I don't need nobody else. Obsessed with you. Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close, can't help myself. Trying to stop the burn under your spell, can't help myself.
And while I was dusting in here, I noticed there were a few fingerprints on the windows. They weren't actually too grimy. Sometimes I have to give the windows a really good going over in here, particularly in the living room, because the kids kind of lean up against them and put their fingerprints everywhere. So luckily it wasn't too bad this time round, but I just wanted to give the windows just a quick wipe over here. And then obviously I carried on with the dusting, but I just happened to notice that there were a few finger marks and I just wanted to get rid of them while I had the spray and the cloth out.
Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself. I need you. Trying to stop the burn under your spell. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Can't help myself.
And if you're a regular back to this channel, you possibly would have seen my previous videos about my jumping spider and mantis collection here that we have in this display cabinet. And that's what I'm dusting now. I'm just cleaning the perspex screen here on the door. And if you're new to the channel, you won't obviously know about it, but I have a collection of little bugs going on. I've kind of nicknamed it Critter Corner because I've got 3 stick insects, I have 4 mantises, I have 3 jumping spiders, and we also have a corn snake, a baby corn snake. He's about 8 months old, 8.5 months old now. And I also have a 7-month-old, 6-month-old bearded dragon. So there's Loki the corn snake, Bilbo the bearded dragon, Bilbo Baggins. All those Lord of the Rings fans out there will know where that comes from. And then I have Charlotte, Eric and Luna, my jumping spiders, and Pickett, Riley, Buddy and Lucifer, my mantises. And the stick insects don't have names. There's 3 of them. They're 3 females, but that was kind of just like a little add-on there. They don't have names because they kind of all look the same, and I can't tell the difference. With the other ones, at least I can tell the difference between them. But yeah, so I keep the jumping spiders and the mantises in that display cabinet, and then the stick insects are in a mesh enclosure, a tall mesh enclosure, actually in our bedroom, which you might actually catch a glimpse. You might catch a glimpse of them later on in the video when I go in and do in our bed, clean in our bedroom and change our bed and do a little bit of dusting in there. But Loki and Bilbo, the corn snake and the bearded dragon, are also in our bedroom. It's a little bit crowded in there. If you have seen a previous video, I did briefly say that we've actually had another change around in this house. Before it was that Amelia was in the bigger bedroom and Zach was in the little box room next door to her, and then we'd created a space, or should I say Neil had created a space underneath the house where we used to have a lot of storage area. and he'd kind of turned that into a sleeping area for us. But we have actually changed that in recent weeks, in the last sort of like couple of months, maybe nearly a couple of months now, month maybe, I'm not sure. I kind of lose track of all these things because we change things so much in the house. Just when we get used to one thing, something it changes. So yeah, we are not actually down underneath the house anymore in that sleeping area. Zach has that sleeping area because he wanted, he's been saying a few times recently that he'd wanted to actually have his bedroom down there. And Amelia actually had been saying as well that she wanted a smaller bedroom because the big bedroom felt a bit too big and she used to get a little bit nervous in there. I think maybe too much space. She wanted a cozy, smaller room. So we ended up changing the kids round. So Amelia ended up in Zach's room. Zach ended up down where we were sleeping previously, and we ended up back in our original bedroom, which we had before the kids came along. So it's kind of like we've sort of like gone almost full circle actually, with a couple of extra additions here and there. It's really, really nice actually having a bedroom back, but I mean, it's not a huge room anyway. It would have been big enough obviously for one of the kids because, you know, only having a single bed or a cabin bed and stuff, and plenty of room for their toys and things like that. But for us, with a sort of like a king size bed and obviously our clothes and, you know, hanging space and things like that, and some drawers and stuff, and now with obviously the bearded dragon and the snake in there in 4-foot enclosures each, one stacked on top of the other, it's a little bit crowded in there. But I mean, we only really use the bedroom obviously for keeping the pets in, a couple of the pets in, and for sleeping in really anyway. The rest of the time obviously we spend in the living room, kitchen and elsewhere in the house. So yeah, it's nice to have a bedroom back. But yeah, it's a little bit cramped in there now with two huge great 4-foot vivariums with the pets in, but it does the trick. I mean, we've fit all of us in there, so that's good. And yeah, sorry, I've just been rambling on about our pets and the changes in the house, but yeah, obviously you just saw me vacuum in the living room and the hallway, and now I've just moved into our bedroom just to change the bed and do some dusting and just give it a quick vacuum in here. But yeah, in a moment when I'm dusting, you will actually see the green and white mesh enclosure, which is where we have the stick insects. So in case you're wondering what's in there, and then obviously you can see on the right hand side here behind me the two vivariums, one stacked on top of the other, on this dressing table desk area. And that's where we have the corn snake and the bearded dragon. The corn snake's on the bottom, the bearded dragon's on the top.
'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 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 I've been patient with your love. Sometimes you don't show it enough. And I wish you could open up, and take my worry in and make it stop. 'Cause I can't stand another moment of you playing with my mind. I'm so tired of never knowing, so spell it out. 'Cause I won't stay awake till morning. I won't stay another night. If you're feeling something for me, say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. Say it now. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. I can't wait. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever. 'Cause I can't wait for you forever.
And just as a little additional clip here, so you understand what I mean by the pets I was talking about earlier, that I referenced Bilbo and Loki. I just thought I'd add this little clip of Bilbo in Loki, the corn snake. He spends pretty much all day hiding away, and then he's kind of more of a nocturnal sort of pet. So he comes out, roams around his enclosure at night. And Bilbo, on the other hand, is the opposite, where he's what they call diurn, or where he stays awake during the day and then he sleeps at night when we do. So I'm just adding a little clip here so that you can see what Bilbo looks like. Certainly Loki, like I say, you won't see him, but I'm showing you his enclosure as well. Bilbo is always out during the day, and then he goes to bed at night.
I wanna make things right, run away on this night, do whatever we like. We will see things clearly, on top of the world is what we deserve. So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading, listen carefully, let's stop this charade, stop this charade. Stop this charade. Stop this charade. I would give you the world if it was up to me. It's not too late to be heard, so tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I...
So now I've dusted in our room, stripped the bed off, I'm just going to put fresh sheets and duvet covers and pillowcases on our bed. So I'm just taking everything off, and I'm just going to put the bottom sheet on, and then I'll be putting on some fresh pillowcases and duvet cover.
Stop this charade. I don't wanna play no games no more. Stop this charade.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day, yeah, every day, babe. Used to be scared of letting someone get close without the filters, but you see the real me. Since I let you in under my skin, I'm more free than I have ever been. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running,
So now our bedding is stripped off, I'm going to make a start on the laundry. So I'm putting the first lot of laundry on for today, and it sort of includes some of our bedding. Obviously you'll see that there's some more bedding that's left over, plus obviously I've got to strip the kids' beds off yet as well. I managed to get most of it done in one day, but you will see later on when it comes to folding up a second load of laundry and cleaning the bathroom that there's a change of clothes. It was because I actually carried it over to the next day. I ran out of time, unfortunately, to sort of fold any more clothes up for this particular day that I was doing all of this, and also for cleaning the bathroom. So I had to kind of carry it over to the next morning when the kids obviously were at school and I came back after dropping them off. So this was obviously the first day and the main day that I did manage to get most stuff done. And then, yeah, a couple of bits that ran over to the following day. So now I've put some laundry in and got that started. I'm just going to go into Amelia's room and tidy up her desk. As you can see, it was an absolute mess. She just literally shoved loads of stuff on there and it hadn't been done for probably about a week actually. It needed doing. I've been meaning to come in here and do it, and I ended up obviously just of course doing it on this particular day, which is good, I suppose, because it makes good content for the video. It wasn't left intentionally, it's just I didn't get round to doing it, and I had asked her if she could come in because I was trying to encourage them to sort of tidy up their own messes and stuff. Now they are at those ages. Zach is 6 and Amelia will be 8 on her next birthday on the 20th of July. So it's about time that they really sort of like started pulling their weight a little bit more, shall we say, and tidying up their own mess. Sometimes they're really, really good. And in fact, actually, as I'm filming this, we're actually going into the week of her birthday. So it's her birthday's on the Thursday, and I'm literally recording this voiceover on the Monday, so a few days before her birthday. I'm a little bit late uploading this as you're watching it, she did actually, she was in her bedroom yesterday, which would have been the Sunday as I'm recording this voiceover, and she ended up tidying up her bedroom and sort of just clearing out all underneath her desk and on top of it, and it's actually lovely and clean now. It's actually cleaner or clearer, and there's more space even than what it ended up being here after I'd finished in there. So she's really done a good job. Sometimes she will do that. She'll kind of take it upon herself, probably more so than Zach actually, but she'll often take it upon herself to do it, or every once in a while I think she just gets fed up with it herself, not being able to find anything, and she gets a bit frustrated and just wants to do it herself. But it hadn't been done for a while, and I had asked her, and she sort of said she was going to do it, and then she didn't, and I just ended up doing it myself. Sometimes it's kind of easier and you have to pick your battles with kids, where they sort of you can get them to do it sometimes, and then other times they just pretty much flat out refuse to do it. They just don't do it how you expect them to do it or how you would like them to do it. So I just thought it's easier if I come in and do it, but like I say, it makes great content for this video. So once I'd finished cleaning her desk off, I just gave it a quick dust over, and now I'm just changing her bed. Now it's all nice and tidy and there's some fresh bedding on, I'm just going to give it a quick vacuum and then move into Zach's bedroom and have a tidy up in there and change his bed.
Follow me into the night. Without you, I'm falling deeper. Stay a bit longer. Yeah, I just need you to. I just need you to. Stay a bit longer. I just need you to. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question. Can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question. Can I get closer? Just for Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own, and boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. All the nights I have wasted on you are gone, 'cause we are through. You say you don't wanna be a thing, but I'm not the one who's calling. I'm tired of waiting for you to change into someone who can love me. But you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you.
So now all the bedrooms are tidy, I'm just going to change the laundry over. I'm going to take this stuff out of the washing machine, pop that in the tumble dryer, and then I'll get another load of washing on.
I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own, and boy, your pretty little lies are getting old. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. You think that my bed's getting cold, but it's feeling warm. Your lies are getting old, but I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger, 'cause I'm fine on my own. So don't even bother to come back, 'cause I'm done. I'm fine on my own, and boy, your pretty little lies are getting.
So now I'm just giving the utility and kitchen floors a quick vacuum before I mop those over.
Gone, 'cause we are through. All those late nights I waited for you, they're gone, 'cause we are through. 'Cause we're through.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together.
So by the time I'd obviously got round to doing everything else and I'd mopped the floors and things, I did that literally just before I was due to go and pick the kids up from school. So this is a little bit later on. I'd done the school run and the kids were back. They were sat sort of like watching their iPads, and I think Zach was playing a computer game downstairs in his bedroom on his Xbox. Amelia, I think, was playing something on her iPad or watching some videos on YouTube. So I just took the opportunity to get a head start on folding up these clothes and things, and obviously I had a load more to do, like I say, but it sort of like followed over to the following day because I just kind of ran out of time, what with obviously getting the kids back and settled and having to unpack their bags, get dinner started, clear up after that, and then obviously get them settled ready for bed. So I'm just doing this basket. You might have caught a glimpse of it earlier on when I gave the overview at the beginning of the video. You probably saw it on the floor in the living room. That was some of those clothes in there were actually already folded, but I had lumped some more on top of that because I knew it needed folding and putting away altogether. I did eventually put the clothes away, but you won't see that in this video. I ended up doing that the following day, actually in the evening. So you won't see that on this particular day, and you won't even see it in the video at all. Yeah, it did get done the following day after I'd managed to clear the rest of the washing. But yeah, I didn't film it because I thought there's probably only so much laundry you can watch in one video. I didn't want to bombard you guys with too much laundry. Some people love that, and maybe I will at some point, you know, do a video that's absolutely packed with laundry motivation, or just do a video strictly for laundry. Maybe perhaps I'll have to kind of get around to filming one of those where I literally just spend like do a 20-minute, half an hour video of just laundry. Just a whole laundry video. If you want to see that, drop it in the comments below, and I'd be willing to do that. I'll save up all the washing and drying and folding over a course of a week, and then I'll just do it all maybe in one go, and pop it in a video for you. So yeah, as you can see by the change of clothes, it is now the next day, it's the next morning. I'd taken the kids to school, I'd come back, and within sort of 15-20 minutes I'd just done my basic tidy up that I usually do around the house, putting the bedding away and stuff like that. And then after sort of 20 minutes, a quick 20-minute speed clean, I obviously got started because I just wanted to get it done and obviously get it filmed for this video to put on the end here. So I'm just in the bathroom spraying the bath mat with the Sillet Bang a black mold and mildew remover. It's really, really good for that, because sometimes where the suction cups are at the bottom of the bath mat that the kids use for baths and showers and things, the non-slip mat, it does get really, really scummy and horrible where the water just sits there. So it's always a great spray, the Sillet Bang mold and mildew remover, to get rid of all of that stuff, and it obviously cleans it as well because it does contain bleach and other cleaning bits and pieces in it. So yeah, I was just giving that a spray, and I've just left that in the bottom of the bath. I've put some bleach around the toilet, so I was just giving that a scrub around. And then I'll obviously go ahead, I'll just go through the bathroom and just clean the various areas of the bathroom, the sink and the bath with the cream cleaner, and give the mirrors a wipe over. The towel rail I'll obviously clean and change the towels and the bath mats over, and just do the general stuff in here, just freshen it up nicely.
It got me stone cold. Wizard of Oz can't undo what I've done. Completely out of luck this time. I'm stuck in reverse. I gotta get away now, but I can't seem to take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left.
So now that bath mat, like I say, has had a chance to soak with that spray on it, I'm just giving it a rinse over before I clean the bath round with the cream cleaner.
Speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. It got me stone cold. You got me stone cold. Got me stone cold.
I don't need you, I don't need you, yeah. I need a new apartment, my own safe haven, and not the dump you live in. I don't need you, 'cause I got high ambitions, a boss vision. I'm granting all my wishes. I don't need you, 'cause you've been blocking me and you've held me back from day one. Always kept me down so I couldn't fly on my own. Used to think that being single was being alone. Now I know I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, yeah. I make my own decisions, my lifelong mission, releasing inhibitions. I don't need you to come crawling back to me, to tell me that you're sorry. I'm better now, I'm happy. I don't need you, 'cause you've been blocking me and you've held me back from day one. Always kept me down don't need you, you. I don't need you, you. I don't need you, you. I don't need you, you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'ma go out, I'ma dance now. Raise a glass to being alone. You can stop me, you can reach me, 'cause I'm too high to fuck on. I don't need you, you. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. You. I don't need you, you. I don't need you, you. I don't need you, yeah, yeah,
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
You know that I'ma keep it.
So after I'd finished cleaning the bathroom and I changed the towels, I just gave this floor a quick vacuum and a mop over with some hot water and Zoflora disinfectant, and then I just popped the waste paper bin back after I'd emptied that, and the toilet brush just in the corner next to the toilet. I put a bath mat down just next to the bath there, and then I was done.
With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Oh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave.
So last on this video is going to be, as I said, just obviously catching up with folding the laundry and things that I managed to plough through the evening before, and also first thing this morning. This was actually just after lunchtime, so I've managed to catch up with the washing. I've just had a few, at this point I had a few bits left in the wash bin. It was from the morning time when the kids were getting changed ready for school and they'd put their pyjamas in there. So I had completely caught up with the washing, so I thought it would be a good way to end this video. So that is it for this cleaning video. If it did give you lots of motivation and you want to see more videos like this, as well as days in the life and vlogs, and obviously with Amelia's birthday vlog coming up in the next couple of weeks, once I get that obviously filmed and edited, when the time comes for filming that, then please obviously check back. I'll also be doing some pet updates as well, because obviously we have all these pets to keep you updated with. Come back for those as well if you're interested in seeing more of the pets. And I will also have a pet care video coming up in the next couple of weeks. So obviously, if you're interested to see how I look after the pets and what kind of care that they require, then come back for that as well. And obviously don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can keep up with all our videos. I try and post a video every week. Sometimes I manage to actually do it on a Sunday, which is the day that I kind of would rather upload a video. But sometimes it rolls over to the Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I get on with editing and things like that. So I do apologise, bear with me, especially over the summer holidays. I'll try and get videos up every week if I can, but they may not be on the Sunday. It might be sort of like the Monday, Tuesday the following week. Yeah, that's with the kids being around. Sometimes it's the way it goes, but I will try my best to get videos up on a regular basis. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.